Cheerful viewers, hello and welcome to Vegetarianism, the Noble Way of Living. Today we're joined by guest chef Sharon Valencik, the author of Sweet Utopia, Simple Stunning Vegan Desserts. Sharon shares with us her specialty and personal favorite, the best ever creamy cherry vegan cheesecake.
Welcome to Supreme Master TV, Vegetarianism, the Noble Way of Living. And today I have Sharon Valencik with me. She's in New Jersey and she's a vegan cook.
So today we're going to start making the best ever cherry cheesecake. And first thing we're going to do is to make the crust. So we've got a sleeve of graham crackers. If you don't have a sleeve, if you want to use crumbs, you can use 1.5 cups of graham cracker crumbs. I give them a quick whirl in the food processor. And then we're going to put in 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. I'm using canola oil. Tablespoon of water. A tablespoon of sugar. And when we make vegan desserts, we like to use a vegan sugar, which is less processed, because typical white sugar is processed with bone char. It's a remain from factory farming.
Right.
So we want to use a sugar that says organic. It's less processed, but it's still an equivalent to regular sugar in a recipe. Most people don't know that a white sugar isn't vegan.
Right.
We're going to give it a quick whirl, another whirl. Make sure all the big pieces are chopped up. Do you want to oil and flour the pan?
I'd love to.
It's a 9-inch springform pan. Just give it a spritz. You can, if you hold the can up straight like that, then you can do it sideways and that'll come out nice and easy. There it is.
There we go. Thank you.
And then just grab some flour. And just flour it so that the cheesecake comes out nice and easy. We're just going to go like that and just get this flour moving around. Any excess goes right to the sink.
Nice.
And so let's get our crust mixture into the pan. Now, the vegan cheesecake, I think, is the last frontier of vegan cooking and vegan sweets, because people don't realize that you can make a vegan cheesecake. Yeah. You know, what's a cheesecake without cheese?
And eggs.
And eggs, exactly. So when I tell a non-vegan that I'm going to make a cheesecake, they usually look at me like I'm nuts. But when they taste it, especially this one, they love it, because this is so moist and creamy and delicious.
Oh my goodness.
You'll taste it. So we're going to press the crust into the pan.
Okay.
Now I like to have the crust mostly on the bottom. I put in a little bit of a ridge, maybe about 1 inch. Some people like to have a crust all around. I don't prefer it that way. If you want to, you can certainly do that. So we just want to make sure it's spread evenly, pat it down.
It already smells good.
Yeah. And we're going to bake this at 350 for 10 minutes. So pop that right in the oven. And then we're going to rinse off our materials and
we'll be right
make the
back
filling.
with you. Yes, with the filling.
So the crust is baked for 10 minutes. We're going to just pop it out of the oven. Let it cool down for a little while. So the first thing we need to do is take this soy cream cheese, and we're going to put 4 of them into the food processor or a blender.
Okay.
Now this cream cheese, you can get it in a lot of different places now. They're selling this at supermarkets, just your regular supermarket. Sometimes it'll be in the cream cheese section. Sometimes you'll find it in the kosher section or the health food section.
So Tofutti brand.
Yeah.
Better than cream cheese.
If you find another brand, that's fine. You know, I've had people in Australia have success with different brands that have made these recipes. So
Okay.
Okay, so let's
We're
scoop
ready
out.
to put
Let's each do two,
Okay.
and just scoop them out into the food processor. And if you have another brand, this container is 8 ounces in size.
So 32-ounce total.
Yep, 32 ounces of cream cheese. You know, I really love vegan cream cheeses. That's one of my specialties. And my book, Sweet Utopia, has a whole section, a whole chapter on cheesecakes.
Yes, we haven't mentioned about your book, Sweet Utopia. What is it going to be about?
Well, it's Sweet Utopia, Simply Stunning Vegan Desserts. And it's an entire book dedicated to desserts that happen to be vegan.
Oh, wow.
But you wouldn't know it by tasting them because they're just good desserts.
Right.
They just happen to not use dairy or eggs or gelatin or any other animal products.
It's vegan paradise.
It is vegan paradise, and it was a lot of fun working on it. It's been so many years in the works, and you know, my philosophy is you need to eat dessert, and just because you're vegan doesn't mean you shouldn't eat dessert.
More nutritious dessert and tastes great.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. You know, there's no cholesterol in any of the recipes, and becoming a vegan, I realized that I wasn't able to find good vegan desserts, so I needed to create my own, and I created my own techniques for creating desserts and creating tastes that are similar to traditional desserts, things that people are used to, but they're vegan equivalents.
Right, right. Oh,